Good morning, everyone. We're working on the truck today. And we're in my garage. The reason we're working on it is we're trying to polish these aluminum wheels. And I've done it once before, a year or two ago when I first was putting together the truck, and I purchased some used, I purchased these used, $200, 4 of them. And I had to clean them up. They were horrible. And I got them so clean. But we're going to go to a car show this Saturday, Umatilla Landing Days. Maybe you heard of it, maybe not. Kind of a small community, but they pull from all around the area, and they have live bands, and they shoot fireworks, and they have vendors and freebies and giveaways and trophies and all that sort of stuff. Great time, lots of cool cars, and I put the truck in the show. So. And they had a listing for trucks and for rat rods, and I was kind of like, I don't know what to call this truck. It's a truck, no doubt, but it's got elements of a rat rod too. And the last show it was in, it won a rat rod trophy. I entered it as a truck, and it got best rat rod trophy. So I don't know. I stuck it in as a rat rod. Maybe I'll change my mind when we get to the show. But first, I want to do something with these wheels. I've tried a lot of stuff. Today we're using Mother's mag wheel and aluminum polish, and it seems to work real good for the surface stuff. Doesn't get much of the stains out, but takes a lot of elbow grease, and I've used a lot of stuff, and this stuff seems to work decently. We're also using a foam cone ball. It used to be red, now it's black because I've done the other wheels. This isn't any particular brand. I found it on the Jungle website. But with my battery operated drill, it seems to do pretty good. So I'm going to get at it and just kind of show you how the easiest way I found to do it. Let me tilt you down there so you can see the tire a little bit better. There we go. All right, I like to take the Mother's stuff and put it where I'm going to. I tried it on putting it on the foam, of course, but that's going to throw it everywhere. So I'm going to polish these holes first, and I just want kind of a decent amount in the holes. Not enough that it's going to fling it around everywhere, but enough so it's going to do a decent job of polishing, hopefully. You're looking at the top of my head, right? Okay. Great. All right, and then I'm going to go around the edges, so I'm going to put a little bit out here, and you could go to town by hand, I guess, and rub this in really well, and it will turn gray or black, and you just keep on it going. You don't really want it to dry out, but you really want to get it worked in there good. So that's plenty. And now I'm going to take my cone ball, and we're just going to hit all the holes a couple of times. And yes, I realized it would have been easier taking the wheel off. I've been going one direction here. I'm going to reverse the drill and go the other direction, back the way I came on, or just continue. Work my way around the outside. All right, we've got it polished up a bit. Now there's no escaping the fact that you gotta rub a bit. One, to get the polish off. Two, to make it shiny. But it's a whole lot better using that ball or cone than trying to do all the rubbing by hand. I mean, that would be a lot. It's still going to be a lot. We're going to, because you can see, I don't know if you can see that, I'll bring you in close. You can see there's stains in this aluminum, and they're deep. They would actually probably take sanding to remove them. I mean, when I got these wheels, they didn't look polished whatsoever. They didn't even look aluminum silvery color. They looked more brown. And it wasn't just surface dirt. I went after them with a Brillo pad and some Comet or Spick and Span or something like that to clean them initially. Worked a full day on them. And we got to get that stuff out of the holes too, so we're gonna just cram our fist in there, or fingers, or whatever we can fit. No dirty jokes about cramming something in a hole. Well, it's not a family channel. It sure could be, I guess. It definitely turns the rag a darker color, and it's supposed to. Well, I think for our first pass, that looks pretty good. You can see right around the valve stem where I can't get in. Let me get you off here. You're magnetic, so it's going to be a jerk here. And it really sticks. All right. You can see along the valve stem that's how dull it is, because I can't get in there with my polisher. And you can see that there's some stains that are deep in that aluminum. But that's a pretty good shine for just what we've done. We still need to rub some more. We got some more residue right there and around the wheel, so I'm going to rub it off some more. Maybe hit a couple of these holes a little bit more with the wheel, and then keep going. See if I got you back. Yeah. How's the lighting here? Is it dull? Let me go get a light. Is that better? That make it look a little brighter? Well, it certainly brightened my eyes. This is where it would have been easier with the tire off, getting in and around these lug nuts. But as per my usual method of operation, we took the easy way and left the wheels on. Once I got my lift and all of that, we'll jerk them off. They'll need to be rotated by then, and then we'll do a good job on them. But that didn't turn out too bad. What do you guys think? Should I try a little more? Yeah, let's hit the holes one more time. And what do you guys use? And then how do you keep them clean? Because these aluminum oxidizes, you know. So what do you put on them to keep them from oxidizing? That is the question. That's the big question, because I wouldn't have to do this if they didn't oxidize. So drop it in the comments below and let me know. What do you use on aluminum wheels to keep them from oxidizing or turning dull? Did I get them all? Who knows? I don't. I think I got them all twice. Going different directions both times. Well, I don't know if that was worth it or not there. Hit the holes a second time. They look a little better, I guess. A lot of years of oxidation. So that's all I'm going to do here. I'm just going to keep rubbing this one until I got all the residue off. And I'll shoot you some of Umatilla landing days. And we'll find some cool cars and I'll show them to you. And please leave a comment on what you use in your aluminum wheels. I will try. If I get 4 comments on different things, if I get 4 different things, I'll put 1 on each wheel, you know, protecting or whatever it is, and then I'll get back to you on how it works. All right, guys, get out there, drive your stuff. Hope to see you Umatilla Landing Days on the 28th, which is this coming Saturday. Although this might not be out before then. I will try. And if not, be good to each other. I'll see you next time.